I don't give a f. When you proud of yourself, it doesn't matter what everybody thinks about you. But you've been taught by society to give a f about everybody's opinion so damn much that you won't get done. You will never put yourself first because you're so worried about what your parents think. You're so worried about what your friends think. You're so worried about what random online think. Let that go. Now, some of y'all are going to watch this video and make a change, but most of you will not. Because your whole life you've been taught to put others first, never be self-focused, because that's selfish. And I'm giving you permission right now to put yourself first. And when you start making changes, people are going to want you to be that old version of yourself. So they're going to start calling you names. 5 years ago, people would say I was timid, shy. Now people say I'm confident. And then it started to go to cocky, to arrogant. Hell, my dad called me a narcissist. When people see you changing, they want you to be the old version of yourself. Because once you start growing, they realize they've been standing still. And they got used to that old version of you, so they will judge you. So that puts you in the mind frame of caring what everybody else thinks about you. But you have to put yourself first, and there's nothing wrong with it. You should have goals that you put over everything. There's nothing wrong with being focused on yourself. But in today's world, that is shame. In today's world, we're told to put everybody else. Don't be self-focused. And I'm telling you, if you think like that, you will never achieve your goals. If you always worried about what everybody else is doing, what everybody else got going on, you will not achieve your goals. And that's what most people are doing. They keep themselves distracted. Hell, I done did it before. Scrolling on TikTok, scrolling on Instagram, concerned about what's going on in politics, concerned about the sports, and never focusing on myself. Never taking a step back and saying, what do I want out of life? Focused on my friends all the time. They could call me any time of the day. I'll drop what I'm doing and just go do whatever they want to do. I had people in my life. They could call me up. I could be shooting a video. They could call me up. I drop recording the video and go hang out with them. The same people that screwed me over, the same dude that snuck me, the same roommate that set me up, he could have called me any time of the day. I could have been shooting a video and I'd drop it and go hang out with them. And that's when I really got the wake-up call after I got set up by my roommate, after I got snuck by a dude that I put money in his pocket, let him crash the couch multiple times, gave him many rides, and they all went unappreciated. That was the wake-up call for me. That's what I needed. And I know I got a lot of shit from people like, why was you hanging around with people that you knew weren't for you? And it's like, I was doing what I was taught. I was treating people how I want to be treated. But that's bullshit. You got to be good to good people. Shout out to Quet, man. You got to be good to good people. Because you will get fucked over trying to be nice to everybody, trying to be friendly to everybody, putting everybody above you. And that's your issue. That's why you care so much about what everybody thinks about you, because you don't value yourself. You don't care about yourself enough. Once you start putting yourself first and you start valuing yourself, you stop caring what everybody else thinks about you. You stop being so worried about on a date what she thinks about you. I know who I am. I know I'm a catch. So when I go on this date, if she likes me, cool. If she doesn't like me, cool. Because I know there's another girl that will like me. And anybody watching this video, that can be you if you put in the work. A lot of y'all, that might already be you. If you put in the work, you prioritize yourself, you will be a catch. So when you going on the dates, you ain't got to try to impress nobody. You ain't trying to show off and impress this girl, prove yourself to her. There's nothing to prove. I know who I am. She got to prove herself to me. And that's the way it should be when you put yourself first. But in today's society, we're taught to prioritize the woman, chase the woman. And you see it over and over again. These dudes lost. They put the woman before everything. And they will suffer because of that. When you don't put yourself first, you will suffer. When you prioritize everybody's opinion, you will suffer. And it's such a good feeling when you can put yourself first and not feel any type of way about it. You know, my dad called me a narcissist, but 5 years ago, he would have called me shy, timid, scared, antisocial. So I'm fine with people calling me cocky, arrogant, narcissistic. And I'm not saying that's qualities you want to have, but when you change, when you make a lot of growth, bro, people are going to feel some type of way about it. A lot of y'all might have practiced body game. You know, you might have went from fat to swole, and now people have so much to say. Now your family members like sneak dissing you on the low. You might have been extremely scrawny. Now you put on muscle, and now they sneak dissing you on the low. That happens. People want you to be the old version of you. You've been taught not to prioritize yourself. You've been taught to not put yourself first. You've been taught that's selfish. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't be so concerned about what everybody thinks about you, bro. Because I promise you, most of these people out here are faking it, bro. Most of these people out here are faking it. Everybody acts like they got it all going good. They got it going on. They believe in themselves. Most of these people are broken, bro. So never be too concerned about what everybody thinks about you, because a lot of these people, they look like they got it going on. They look like their life's so good, and they don't. They're not happy. Most of these Americans are not happy. I promise you. I promise you. I got to meet so many women, going on dates and stuff like that. They might look like they all happy and they got it going on and they've been single for so long. But a lot of these women, dog, they really sad. They really depressed. So you would be a fool to care about everybody's opinion. You got to be self-focused. Nothing wrong with putting yourself first. And that's why I'm telling y'all, you have permission to put yourself first. Stop being so focused on what society got going on, about politics, about sports and all this. Dog, put yourself first. Once you get what you need done, you striving on becoming the man you want to be. Once you get that done, okay, now we can bullshit with the politics. Now we can bullshit with the football. I'm not one of these guys that go to the extreme and be like, oh, you're beta if you're watching football. You're beta if you're watching sports. Like, nah, bro. Like, if you like watching Sunday Night Football, watch your Sunday Night Football. But you need to get your shit done first. If you like playing a video game, get your shit done first. If you like politics, get your shit done first. A lot of y'all, shit, my dad, he'll watch politics all day, but it's like, you already know who you voting for. So what are we doing? Well, we need to focus on our life. But we've been taught to be so passive, and it's getting worse. It's getting worse. You got people that watching other people eat food. You got people watching other people play video games. You got other people watching them have sex. It's like everything is super passive. We're just watching people do shit. Get in the game. Start focusing on yourself. Like, I don't understand that. Why are we becoming so passive? Why are we just like watching everything? Why don't we like getting shit done? Because we've been taught to be like that. We've been taught to take a step back and let everybody handle shit. Let's be passive. That's what we've been taught. I always found it funny how a lot of these social media sites now, you hardly ever can see a fight. Like TikTok, you cannot see a fight on TikTok. But I didn't see naked girls on TikTok. What sense did that make? So I didn't see naked women on TikTok, but I never seen a fight on TikTok. What sense did that make? Because they want y'all passive. They want y'all to be cucks. They want y'all to be putting your life on the back burner and just observing everybody else. And I'm telling y'all, that's not the way to live, bro. I was shy and timid for so long, caring about what everybody thinks about me. Dog, I used to be so scared to even talk to anybody because I had a real bad speech impediment. I'm like, what if they can't understand me? What if they think I'm slow? What if I had to let that shit go. I had to let that shit go. And I said, if they don't like me, if they can't understand me, so fucking be it. There's so many people in this world. Life is too short to be concerned about what everybody thinks about you, dog. That's not the way to live. And once you let that shit go of not being worried about what people think about you, dog, it's such a good feeling. It's such a free feeling. So when someone calls me cocky or arrogant, or even hell, the YouTube comments, sometimes people be hating. Dog, I embrace it. I don't feel any type of way about it. I know who I am. I'm comfortable in my own skin. Because I know I'm working on myself. And a lot of times we can't accept judgment from others when we know we're not doing our best. When we know we're slacking on ourselves. Right? Now, if I would have came on here talking many years ago when my speech impediment was really bad, I would have felt some type of way if people said the comments and shit about it, because I wasn't doing what I needed to do. I needed to go to speech classes. I needed to get right. I wasn't doing what I need to do, but once I do what I need to do, I'm not worried about people's judgment because I'm working on my shit. I'm doing what it takes to be the best version of myself. So if that doesn't appeal to whoever, I don't give a fuck. When you proud of yourself, it doesn't matter what everybody thinks about you. But you've been taught by society to give a fuck about everybody's opinion so damn much that you won't get shit done. You will never put yourself first because you're so worried about what your parents think. You're so worried about what your friends think. You're so worried about what random motherfuckers online think. Let that shit go, bro. Live your life for you. Stop living this passive ass mode, bro. Because you don't want to look up, you 30, 40, 50, 60 years old, and you haven't done shit with your life. Your whole life was just watching other motherfuckers do shit because you were so worried about what people thought about you. You don't want to do that, bro. And that's why I started letting go. Dog, I used to be so scared to talk to anybody. And then I started thinking like, dog, do I really want to look back and I didn't date any girls? I spent all my years just watching other people have sex. I didn't make any friends. I just played video games. I just watched people play video games. Do you really want to look back on your life and do that, bro? There's so many men that have no access to sex. They're not dating girls. They're incels. Do you want to look back on your life and that's all it was, playing video games? That's all it was, being worried about people judging you of what you look like in the gym? Dog, you have to start somewhere. You might look stupid as fuck when you're working out. Throw on a big ass hoodie and get your ass in the gym. But y'all want to find bullshit to keep giving yourself excuses. Stop giving yourself excuses. Because there's always going to be an excuse not to get shit done. There's always going to be an excuse to be passive and just watch everybody else. Dog, get in the game. Because I'm telling y'all, you do not want to look back on life and you was just watching everybody else do shit. You was just watching. You never went and tried to talk to that girl. You never hit the gym because you was worried about what people thought about you. Stop giving a fuck, bro. Because I promise you, you keep being worried about what society thinks about you, there's going to be that emptiness in you. Like, what if I would have went harder? What if I would have talked to her? What if? Hell, it even feels good. Like, if you push up on a girl and she rejects you, that feels better than not talking to her at all. I swear it does. Like, the times I wanted to talk to a girl and I got scared, I backed out. And then you go home and you thinking about that shit like, damn, I'm really a bitch. But then there's times where you pushed up on a girl and she wasn't fucking with you. Like, shit, at least I tried. That's how you gotta look at everything in life, bro. You gonna try and you might fail 99 times. Then that 100th time you might come through. But it's like, in today's world, man, we just so afraid of failing. We so afraid of people judging us, bro. Stop giving a fuck, because I'm telling you, a lot of these people are faking. A lot of people, they act like they are a lot better than what they are. A lot of these dudes on Instagram got fake followers. A lot of people are just putting on an act, bro. So don't be afraid to pop your shit, bro. Don't be afraid to take that risk. Don't be afraid to talk to that girl. Don't be afraid to go to the gym. Don't be afraid to do whatever you're thinking about because other people are going to judge you. Stop giving a fuck, bro. I knew some people were going to find my YouTube channel. I said, so fucking be it. So fucking be it. This is what I wanted to do. I always told myself, Cole, you gonna make money with your voice one day. Because I remember when those motherfuckers was calling me retarded, slow, and all this other shit. I said, Cole, you gonna make some money with your voice one day. And that's what I'm gonna do. So, dawg, you gotta stop giving a fuck. You have to unlearn all the bullshit they taught you to always treat people how you want to be treated. Fuck that shit, bro. You will not get shit done you trying to help everybody. If they don't want to help themselves, you can't help them. And you just gonna waste your time trying to help everybody. I made my mistakes. I helped motherfuckers that I shouldn't have helped. I spent a lot of times around motherfuckers I shouldn't have spent time with when I could have been building up myself. I spent time with women that didn't deserve my time. And now I'm past that and I'm doing better. And you got to do the same. But that's all I got for y'all today. Make sure to like the video, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll catch y'all boys in the next one.